This is Adventure Public Radio.
Hello mortals, and welcome to Adventure Public Radio, bringing you stories on the ground from the realm of Midgard. And I'm, frankly, in a state of disbelief. I'm reporting to you that the child we feared for is still alive. What's more, she's been reunited with her mother. In another stunning development, Carl, finally making use of his wizarding abilities, actually killed a werewolf. I am intensely suspicious of this run of good luck. Certainly, the other shoe is soon to drop.
Okay. Do we all kind of remember where we were last time?
It's been a long time. What happened? Just the last
It's been at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, baby.
So the last scene was you guys seeing Issa hugging her mother after getting away from the werewolf.
Okay.
It was her captor.
Can we retcon and say we felt down that body? Did he have anything cool on him?
Do you want to feel that body down?
Yeah, just as before we leave, I think Sif probably would have done it, right? I mean, we were in a hurry in the moment because there's a lot of emotion going on.
Yeah, definitely. We just ended, right?
Yes. You didn't do anything. We can retcon. You want to retcon?
Oh, let's retcon. Yeah, of course I would have patted that body
Scrub
down.
those bodies.
Okay.
Especially as I was picking up Carl and turning him around in a circle, complimenting him for his awesome pyrotechnics.
That's fair.
Sif definitely had time to feel up that body.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
17.
You're looking at, he is still kind of, well, actually, I guess now he has come out of his form back into his human state. He is covered in his own guts, from what I remember, and bile, but in his pant pocket, you find a small coin purse.
Cool.
Also, on this coin purse, you see the familiar symbol that Egar was wearing.
Okay.
What was the name of that town, though?
Vargreg.
Thank you.
Yeah, the symbol of Vargreg, which is a wolf on a golden background.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
What were you going to say, Sif? I'm sorry.
I was going to say, how much money was in that bitch?
Yeah, if you're going to take time to count it.
Yeah, it doesn't take me that long to count money, right?
Yeah.
As I'm walking down the street.
Yeah, I imagine Sif counts money pretty well.
Yeah.
You found 60 gold pieces in there.
Cool.
So, what are you two doing as Sif is caressing this body?
Like I said, I was picking up Carl, spinning him around, telling him how proud of him I am for, really accomplishing something.
All right.
And then leaving.
He went in for a kiss, but then thought better of it. And...
He saw the hook bill, the nail.
Sif did get a kiss by the end, if you remember correctly.
It's
not a joke.
Yeah, well, I had tears of joy and pride running down my face because Carl actually did something useful and
literally
he really impressed
killed
me.
a werewolf by himself.
Yes.
You guys did some other stuff in the fight.
But
To say by yourself is maybe a bit of an exaggeration. I was there and I held him down as you fucked him up.
Yeah,
he,
but
he
I
had to
could
turn into a werewolf because he knew I was going to murder him.
Oh,
That's
you could
why.
have kited the werewolf. Okay, next time there's a werewolf, I'll let you handle it by yourself.
Yeah, I'll be
That's-
fine
yeah,
because I was this time.
I'm sure.
man.
I'm sure.
Woo.
I'm sure.
He's
you'll
getting
be
real
great.
cocky now for the
I
first
know.
time he's ever
Oh,
hit
I was gonna
anyone
say,
with
yeah.
a spell.
Oh, I actually was able to cast a spell and it didn't just fizzle immediately.
Yeah.
I must be a god.
Oh
yeah,
my
I
God.
am. You'll see.
You'll see.
I'll show you.
He's turning.
He
He's
threw
turning.
a firebolt, didn't go 40 feet above their head.
Yeah, you're going to eat these words, not me.
I will make sure to not hold down a werewolf for literally the entirety of the time that you were flinging spells at him.
Jay had his moment of usefulness for the first time.
It's gone immediately to his head.
We all
Yeah.
remember that time.
His already very weighty head due to that beak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
true.
All right.
So Farah is standing by, and she comes closer to you guys. She's like, "Do you want to give them a moment, or?"
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I'm just gonna stand over here. Was everything okay while we were gone?
Yes, it seems you all handled that very well, especially you, Carl. She looks to you.
Don't compliment him.
What do you mean?
It's never mind. Go ahead.
Wait, would Farah have seen the...
Oh yeah, it wasn't too far.
Oh, I thought she was with...
She was with little Issa, but she could see it if she was looking for it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys kind of ran into the woods, and she's a ranger, man. She could see this shit.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, she says, Carl, you handled yourself beautifully out there.
Yeah, I really exceeded my own expectations. I don't know what happened. Something just clicked, I guess.
Fair enough. So do we wish to escort her further?
I mean, well, let's talk to them, see where they're going, see if they'll come with us at least to Scald Home.
All right. You are you get away from this conversation and begin walking towards Issa and her mother, and you can see Issa is a little bit in the distance, pointing at you and talking to her mom, and she's like, "You
Does she still have a spear?"
Yeah. And she still has a spear, which her mom gently takes away as she gets closer to the hug. Coming out of the hug, she's like, "Oh wait, you have a spear," and kind of takes it away. But you can tell that she's talking about you as you guys are coming up. And you see this woman now, in the moonlight. She is pale blue skin. Different than little Issa, who is, I think she was fair.
Okay.
And you can see again these horns that roll back, almost tiefling-like, but more like a ram instead of, straight back.
Cool.
She says, you took care of my daughter?
Yeah, she was a sweetheart. We were worried about you and everything that happened. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. You got a good little girl there.
She kind of pats her on the head. She says, I don't have anything to thank you, to give you to thank you for this, but I am eternally grateful.
No, listen, we did a little investigation and we think things might have been rough for you. In fact, I would like to help you out some more if you would like. You want to come with us to Scald Home?
She looks down at her tattered clothes and stuff. She's like, yes, it has been very rough.
We'll see if we can set you up with something. There's some bottles of wine maybe we could hand you off to sell that was in this cart thing that you might know something about.
Oh yes, they are very valuable.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we'd be happy to hand off some of them, right, Sif?
Well, these ones are for me, but we have a whole bunch of them in the cart. You could take as many as you want.
Yeah. You think I could pull that cart, or was the thing's broken?
The wheel was broken.
Okay. I'll see. Oh, we'll go back.
Do you have mending, Jay?
I don't think so.
Right.
Well, we'll hit that cart because I don't think it's that far away, right?
No, it's not too far away. It's like 15 minutes.
You could probably make a fashion your shield into a sled and pull a couple crates or something.
Yeah, we'll go back. We'll fetch some of that. If I understand correctly, I think some of that's kind of rightly yours anyway. Get you guys started.
Yes, thank you so much. Hey. I really appreciate it. She takes Issa by the hand and begins leading you back towards this cart. You guys, let's say you probably get half of what's in there.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be able to carry it all because it is a cart. But let's say you have 2 cases of wine and a case of cheese out of there.
Awesome. Let me go into my notes section real fast.
No problem. She says this vintage is from the Moonlit Glades. It's part of the Shadow Realm. Have you been?
I've not. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so caught up in all this. My name is Zuri.
Oh, nice to meet you, Zuri. I'm Sebastian for Cadillac and Murata. And my companions, and I gesture at them.
You gesture at the... Oh, Carl. Nice to meet you.
And pleased to meet you. My name is Syphilis Buzzbubble.
You see her...
Wonderful to meet your acquaintance.
Face kind of sour, but trying to be calm and polite and reach out.
And I'm trying to be the most gentlemanly possible.
Of course, yeah.
So obviously I take off, I take a little bow, a regal.
Little rat bow, maybe wheel your wrist in a motion.
The 100% wheel in that wrist. Give a nice bend.
Yeah, of course. And she accepts. She kind of slightly, I guess, dips, like a curtsy kind of thing.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, yes. This was my family business for a long time. And when we were taken, we were forced to continue it, unfortunately. It seems that we were on our way to the Joutun Giants.
Joutun Giants?
Joutun. Joutun.
Oh, gotcha. I think sounds like a Y, yeah.
Joutun Giants, I'm probably pronouncing it.
Oh, so they kidnapped you and made you a slave?
Yes, for many years.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's fucking horrible, yeah.
This is the way of those people there. I don't know.
How did the werewolves come into it?
Well, the werewolves are the ones who captured us.
Oh, okay.
You see, they were making dealings with the Joutun Giants along the Shadow Road, and they would deliver us. And we're lucky we made it this long without being delivered. This many that don't ever come back.
Yeah, that's horrible. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Yeah, again, is there anything else we can do for you other than, I mean, we're on our way to Scald Home. If you want some protection, come with us. Again, we're happy to, split this with you?
We'll probably have to sell this stuff for them because you guys aren't, no offense, but you are dressed like trash.
It wasn't a terribly nice way to say it, but, you know.
Oh, no, I meant no offense.
Yes,
Listen.
my attire is not what it used to be. That is for sure.
Out of my bag, it's going to be too big. I take one pair of clothes, common,
Okay.
from my adventuring gear bag.
What do common barefoot clothes look like?
I think it's one humongous t-shirt, bud, like Winnie the Pooh. It's just one
was just
big red
thinking that,
t-shirt.
yeah.
One big red t-shirt. Okay, so you hand her this big red t-shirt.
And then I don't know, some a little bit of rope to bind it up to it.
So maybe it's a dress almost like
yeah.
Oh man,
Yes,
Zori's
yeah.
gonna be hot now.
Yeah.
Those are in style right now.
Yeah,
they
All
really
the
are.
ladies
I
are
was
wearing
like,
oversized
cinch it
t-shirts.
with, give a little cinch around the middle.
perfect. Yeah, so she throws this big red t-shirt
Let me
over
delete it before I forget.
And
I have two. I'm gonna take one and then kind of rip it up for Issa too. They're both gone.
perfect. And she's gonna have this high-low big t-shirt on, and yeah, she cinches it around, and it is much better. You definitely have improved her style.
Both big red t-shirts, by the way.
Perfect. Yeah. So she bows and thank you so much. I feel alive again.
Hey, listen, really, no worries at all. I have one last little gift for Issa if you'll let me give her the spear, and I crack it over my knee so that it's tiny. Just kind of kneel down. If anybody comes near your mom again, you know what
Hit
to
him
do.
with the pointy end.
Yes, ma'am.
grabs it from you and holds it.
Let me get rid of my spear out of my inventory.
All right. You all walk along this road. Farah is leading again, much more comforted now that the threat seems to be gone. The day moves on, and you can see that Farah's starting to sense something, and probably you are too, Carl, as your senses are feeling this road come to an end. She walks past into the forest and kind of signals you all in. As you go into the forest, you can see a collection of stones, kind of similar to what you saw in the Gloaming Crag. I'm sorry?
Similar?
Similar.
I heard it too. It wasn't quite as pronounced as the last one, but it was there.
It was there. Fair enough. You find a similar.
Similar.
There you
a
go.
similar
Second one was perfect.
Yeah.
set of stones. As in the Gloaming Crag, an open archway to nothing but darkness there. And she, again, does a ritual in front of it, and a portal appears, showing a snowy city on the other side.
Awesome. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
So you all enter the portal back through. This time it is situated, seems to be inside of, well, not inside, but outside of a large establishment. You kind of fall through, but catching yourself on your feet. Like you're running and you're coming to a fast stop.
Sure.
As you come into a snowy town.
Not this snow shit again.
Farah looks to you and says, you're in the north. We're farther than we ever have been, but we are still in the north, unfortunately. I know it is cold. As you guys come out, you can see that you are on a very large island, in the middle of the Swive. The sea that is, I guess, to the left of Bjornheim. You probably can't see Skaldholm from where Bjornheim is, but it's to the left and the north of it. If you,
Okay.
I'm not going to show you a map
That's
because
fine. Yeah.
my listeners can't see a fucking map. But yeah, it's this large island, with a very decent sized city on top of it.
That's great. I mean, I guess first thing we want to do is find shelter, find some way to sell some of this shit, get Issa and Zuri set up. So, I mean, do we see a tavern or anything?
Yes, actually you do. You see this, the taverns here, or the houses here, are very strange. They're built from stone and wood, instead of just your usual longhouses. They have an English or a European accent to it. So it's stacks of stone and then a log cabin on the top instead of your regular longhouses.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're more well built.
Sorry, Jason gets what you mean. That was
No, but you said it as Carl.
I did. No, I know.
I'm sorry.
That's why
They're not more
clarified.
well built. They're just built in a different fashion because I'm sure they do a good job at the longhouses. You know, I don't want to disrespect any carpenters.
Norsemen?
Yeah, exactly.
Any,
On the fuck Fulgrim.
Yeah, we know how angry and temperamental they are.
Yeah, but then at the same time, like now that you're telling me that these fucking werewolves are actually slavers, then I'm kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah, but
Maybe
I mean,
Fulgrim had a point, you know?
like, we don't know that all of them are. We know this one did. So, like, I'm kind of curious to meet Egar again and be like, yo, is this something you motherfuckers do?
Well, they knew each other.
Yeah, but I mean, I know Jason and he's the Zodiac killer. Like, that doesn't mean anything.
I mean, no one's proved that he wasn't.
Looking around,
That's true.
you can see cobblestone roads leading to all of these homesteads and large banners with bold blue colors and gold accents. You see lots of cobblestones and lantern posts even. Like, definitely more modern than most places you've been.
Cool.
As you guys are walking along, give me a perception check. Any of you?
Sure. Well, any of us or all of us?
All of you.
Okay.
Remember, you're rolling digitally, Jason. That's how you excel.
10
see.
for me.
16 for me.
14.
14. All of you can hear singing.
Hmm.
Multiple different voices singing. Not all at the same, all in tune with each other. It seems like other songs are being sung at the same time. Just, there's a lot of music in this place.
Yeah. Huh.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if we all hear that singing, well, should we head that way? Do we assume it's a tavern?
Could be a siren.
I suppose there could be a sign in the middle of town, yeah.
We are on a little island in the middle of the sea.
It sounded something more sarcastic than I meant it.
Hey, man, you know, I could use a little rest, a little cheese, a little wine. So, you know, hey, let's party, man.
Yeah,
tea.
I say get thee to a tavern.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Get some food and drink
Farah
and
looks at all of
sleep.
you. You've never been to Skoldholm.
No, I stayed mostly in Bjornheim and surrounding Bjornheim areas due to my love of Bjornheim and bear culture and bear people.
Oh, it's the land of skalds and bards.
Cool. What's a skald?
A skald is more like a warrior bard.
Oh,
Think
love
instead
it.
of lute and flavorful singing, beating on a drum and large axes.
I think I'm gonna fucking love this town. That sounds fucking rad, Farah. Do you know this place? Is there a place where we can get fucked up?
Yes, there is a very popular place called the Merry Bather here.
Oh.
She points to this like kind of gothic looking longhouse. A wooden slope roof sits atop a stone foundation.
Yeah, fucking rad. I mean, like literally anything will do right now. I need to get in somewhere, like right now.
Yes.
Can we please get some alcohol into my mouth?
I need alcohol, an entire chicken. Doesn't need to be dead. I'll fucking take care of that myself. We just need.
Yes, I understand. And she leads you all to this establishment.
You good, Sif? You look like you had something to say.
Oh, yes, I was just wondering if they had baths there.
I believe they do.
I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Merry bathers, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind taking my yearly bath, you know.
These are pretty interesting baths. I hope you enjoy them. She takes you into this.
Is this a whorehouse, Sparrow?
I was just going to ask you to clarify
Yeah.
on interesting.
Yeah, they sound like a whorehouse, Sparrow.
I think it's better if you find out yourself.
I think it's a whorehouse.
Hey, I'm a
guys.
married man.
Is there a pleasure chamber?
I wouldn't say pleasure chambers, but I imagine you'll have a good time.
Can I take Issa in here?
Yes, she'd be fine.
Are you fucking with me, Farah?
She looks at you with her stone cold face, as she always does. No.
If we can't take Issa in here, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. All right, let's go.
All right. So you enter in the front door, and there is a large counter with a dwarf standing behind it, and it seems very small in here.
Okay.
You see the building is much larger, and there is a door to his left, but it's like kind of like a stop check.
Okay.
He's like, oh, hold on there. What are you doing here? And he looks at Farah. Oh, Farah, good to see you. And she's like, oh, yes, we're coming through. These are my companions. We've just come across the Shadow Road. This is Sebastian for Cadillac.
Sebastian for Cadillac, Camerata, good to meet you.
Oh, that's a tongue twister there.
A little bit.
This is Carl. B-Rex.
No relation.
Go ahead, Father, say it.
This is... She stifles her lips.
Say my full name.
Syphilis pus bubble.
Pleased to meet you.
Pointing down to you, and he kind of leans over the cat. Are you sure about that one? And she's like, yes, he's fine, from what I understand. And he's like, well...
He's a major piece of shit, but he's ours.
Well, my name's Duncan, and I'll be taking care of you here. Do you wish to take rooms? Are you here to just have fun? What is it?
All the above.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, and we'll get to business more later. Do you know anybody who might be interested in buying some wine and cheese?
Wine and cheese. Well, I'm sure Ophelia might be wanting something like that.
Ophelia, thank you so much. Where might she be, brother?
Well, she's the owner.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
But yes, right this way. 20 gold cover charge, of course.
So that's the thing. Maybe I need to trade some wine first because I have no liquid assets in this world.
No, we do have liquid assets.
You have liquid assets.
No, I remember that big old chest. We're splitting that.
Yeah, but we haven't split it yet. I don't know how much is in there.
All right, look.
Why don't you pay up front and then we'll...
this seems like a trick, but you know what? I'd really like a bath and maybe some alcohol. Okay. How much you say? $10 gold?
Give me a deception check.
10.
Did you roll a 10?
Yeah.
He's 20 gold. He slows it down for you.
My mistake. 20 gold.
Where the fuck do we keep the gold and shit on this fucking stupid
You
app?
just got a pouch that had 60 gold in it.
I know.
It's under equipment.
Because I wanted to see if I had gold from before.
Equipment, and then in the top right-hand corner, there's currency.
Oh, God, I've got so much money.
I have literally
How much
zero.
money do you have?
Over 200, probably.
No.
You got paid like 200 from Bram. It has to be
Well,
like 200.
I spent stuff on I think I bought a short bow or something.
I have
like earlier.
42. My vote is paying for all of this out of the coffer that was
Christian
looted.
got a pouch that had 60 gold in it. It's perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna take it. We're gonna. Yeah, well, we should just take it out of the coffer, man.
Just take it out of the pouch you found.
No.
Why?
Because he wants it.
Yeah.
No. All right. Well, I'll give 20 out of my pouch.
I guess I wouldn't know that.
No, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'd have to see him. You're holding the chest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but we haven't split it yet. So
It's all right. It's for all of us. You would take 20 out of there, and then we split the rest. Fair and
but
square.
it's 20 apiece, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 20 apiece? Holy crap! What you got in
That's what I'm
there?
saying, just give him the 60 gold pouch.
Oh no.
This covers your room, your drink, and your bath, and your...
Wait. So how much altogether?
60, not including Farah or Issa
It's
or
gonna be 100.
Sarah.
Believe you got one little one. You got the
Yeah,
one.
but the little
You got
one
a
doesn't
child
really
discount?
count, right?
She's
It's a
not gonna
child.
like-
You're little. I'm sure you count, right?
But I'm adult.
Little one's free. How about that?
Oh, that's great. You're so generous.
Still 100.
100 gold pieces.
100. Okay. Open that chest up.
Fine. Pop it over.
All right. 100, you say?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this hurts. This hurts me.
I assure you it's worth it.
It better be. Okay. Here you go.
All right. You hand him. Do you hand him 100?
Can I do a little sleight to hand it? maybe hold like 10 gold. I count it out in front of him, and then I try to.
You palm one with the top ones.
Yeah.
Like you're like stacking it, and stacking it,
yeah.
and stacking, and
Yeah.
the last one you palm. Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
18.
Oh God, I rolled a 6. God damn it! I wanted to catch you so bad.
How much did I siphon off here?
I'm gonna say you probably took off the top, so you cut yourself 10 gold.
All right, cool.
So it was 90 instead of 100.
Yeah.
So seems to be all right. And he opens up his coffer from behind the desk and throws it all in there, and procures a key. Procure, good word. All
Wow.
right.
Produces.
Produces.
Procure is like.
Procure is when you gain something.
Yeah.
All right. Produces a key from his side and goes and unlocks the big doors and pushes them open. And immediately you are all hit with like steam. And this room is loud. This is not where all the noise was coming from, but it's a good amount of it. As you can see, the steps kind of lead down into a room full of open hot springs that have multiple different people in each one. It seems like they're all privately for themselves. It
Cool.
seems like 20 or 30 in this room. This is where all the length of this place is coming from.
Is it like these are like artificial? Are they more like hot tubs, or it's like a building built around natural springs?
Yeah, that's what it seems
that's
like.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, it's what it seems like in this room. And there is a bar in the far left, and there seems to be a large stage in the front where a string band is up there doing their thing. And there are many people drinking, sitting in these hot tubs, eating and drinking in hot tubs.
Cool.
Hot springs.
That seems fucking rad.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm into it.
All right. So he kind of leads you to a certain spring. He's like, here, this one's for you all.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Sif gets completely naked and jumps right in the hot tub.
I shield Issa's eyes.
And what I imagine is that there's a giant ring of dirt that just automatically forms around the
Do you
hot
immediately
tub.
like jump in?
Oh yeah, I just take my clothes off into a pile and I just hop in like a little rat and kind of swim like a rat otter.
So Sif jumps in and a oily black ring is left, kind of like just in that area as he then doggy paddles in a small circle in the spring, finding himself resting against the rocks.
Before you go, Duncan, just a quick question. Is there maybe like another spring I could go to?
Is there at least like a pool net that we can sift out some of the detritus with?
Yeah. I mean, like some kind of filter system.
Hey guys, come in. The water's fine.
I'll give
And
you the
I'm
rest
doing-
of the gold in this chest. Give me.
I'm floating on my back and like taking the water and spitting it.
Oh,
You know,
I'm the
like
high.
Baloo in the.
For what
Jungle
I
Book.
understand, high temperatures take care of most of bacteria. I don't want to have to ask for more gold.
There's no cure for what I got.
All right, just don't open your mouth or eyes if you go underwater.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Duncan.
Yes, I'll send Ophelia over.
I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, sir. And he goes back to the front, and the door is closed behind him. Again, a very happening place. There's music being played, a good time being had by all. What do you do?
I think just first I check in with Zuri and Issa. Like, do you guys want to go up to the room? I'm not entirely certain you want to get into this water because we got a room with this money as well.
Yeah.
You guys want to go up to your room?
Well, I guess.
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to get in there, I'm not going to stop you. It's just look at the water. It's now.
Issa pulls on your hand. Come on, Bastion.
All right. Okay. Listen, it's not supposed to be this color, but it is. So you're gonna need another bath after this bath. Just letting you know. Keep your hair out. It's gonna be hard to get that out.
She kind of fashions her hair back and hops and cannonballs into this hot spring.
I guess I go in with all the chainmail on still. That needs a wash as bad as anything else.
Fair enough. Do you like slowly walk in, like dreading what's floating in
I
there?
think I close my eyes and just like arms out like a Jesus T pose and just fall forward into the water.
It crashes and splashes over the side.
Just any water that can get out of here is a boon.
Yeah. And you clear out a good amount of sea foam that has developed here. Carl, what are you doing?
I'm a bird. I take naturally to water. I'm just gonna.
It's gonna be adorable. You like?
Yeah, I'm gonna like flutter, and I don't know if you've ever seen a bird take a bath, but it's pretty adorable.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
Yeah. You kind of strut in and kind of get yourself settled and give it a good shake.
And I have these
get
long
puffed up.
legs, and so it looks like I'm floating on the water, but I'm not. I'm
You're
just
just
like
standing.
I'm just level with the surface and fluttering and
Yeah. Oh, that sounds perfect.
clicking my beak characteristically.
Zuri joins in as well, hopping in and tending to Issa. It seems that Farah is going to go find something to drink or something from the bar.
Cool.
She takes an order. Do you all partake in anything? Or
I mean, yeah, but not while I'm in this gross water. As soon as I'm out, I will take you up on that. I promise.
Carl, can I get you anything?
Yeah. Do you have like a fucking root beer float sounds really fucking good. You got it? Yeah, like an alcoholic root beer float or like an ice cream. Like I'm wanting like a creamy, frothy alcoholic beverage.
I mean, I can try it. I'm not familiar with a root beer float.
All right.
Or what is this iced cream?
All right. Here's my guidelines for whatever you bring me. I want it to be sweet. I want it to be cold, and I want it to be frothy.
I think I can do that.
Preferably creamy. If not, then I'm not going to be angry or anything. This is really dealer's choice here. Just giving you some guidelines.
I see. Sif, can I get you a drink?
Oh yes, you totally can. Do they have a Zobek spritzer.
I'm sure we can find something that's like that.
And then also, I'll take, a cheese board. A big one that can float in the water.
Oh, do you have Whoppers here?
What is this?
Well,
Whopper?
we're just ordering any extant food item in the world.
A cheese board? Perhaps? I don't know. I'll try my best.
This looks like a very civilized place. You tell me they don't have cheese boards?
They had Cheddar Bay biscuits the last place we were at.
This is true. I will try. I'll try my best.
One bloomin' onion.
One blooming onion. What a restaurant we're at, huh?
All right, let's keep this going and compete for who can get the deepest fast food cut.
We talked about bloomin' onions before.
Yeah.
This is COVID talking. None of us have been to a restaurant forever.
We're all just dreaming of blooming onions.
We're mixing fantasy foods up. Yeah.
So she goes up to the bar. Music is playing. You guys are just enjoying your hot spring. She eventually comes back with a platter full of different drinks. There's one that's pretty dark. There's one that looks very like frothy and frosted. There is another that is like very small and seems very potent. What do you guys take?
Oh, I take the small potent one, because that's the Zobek spritzer. I know it anywhere.
She's like, well, they didn't have a Zobek spritzer here. It's something called an Old Mill Rye. Are you familiar?
Oh, what the hell ever. Come here, give it to me.
All right. Yeah, you take it back, and at first it's like a very punchy whiskey. It kind of tastes like a sock at the end.
Oh, just like
into it.
What do you take, Jason?
that frothy bastard looks
frothy bastard. She's like, this is kind of creamy, I guess. It's frosty, and there's a foam head on it, I guess, and she hands it to you.
This'll do.
A frost mead.
All right.
It kind of, as you kind of look at it, it seems to be like some sort of like blue shimmer in it.
Very nice. I throw some back. What does it taste like?
It kind of tastes like a very sweet mead. I know it's already made with honey, but still, like, it's just more sweet on the honey side. And also, you feel like a chill go through your body. And you are resistant to frost for the next 2 hours.
Very cool.
What are you taking?
I don't take anything. Like I said, I didn't order anything.
Oh, fair enough. She takes the last one, and she's like, it's just one large glass of this really dark liquid. And as she like takes one sip, you can tell it like hits her hard. And she's opening her eyes. She's like, whoa. This is not what I'm used to. It's something called a hammer beer.
Oh God.
It lives up to its name as she rubs her head.
Barrow, I've heard of that. That's some real shit. I can't believe you're still standing.
Yeah, you should try some of the other stuff from down south.
From down south, huh?
Yes.
Florida?
Well, I'm not crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, down in the Southlands, they know how to brew them down there.
We might make our way down there, depending on how things go.
I hope to see you there. She kind of sits with her feet in the edge of the pool. I don't imagine she gets in all the way. A couple minutes go by, and a dwarven lady in pigtails and very bright red hair comes by, and she's like, "Oh, you are the new adventurers. It's good to see you."
"Oh, you must be Miss Ophelia."
"Yes, I am. I heard Duncan must have told you."
"Yeah, how you doing, honey?" And I pull myself out of the hot spring, bringing probably a lot of water with me since I'm still wearing my armor and shit.
The water
Not to mention
level,
your fur.
Yeah, and the fur.
The water level was up to like the edge of the rocks, and as you remove yourself, it quickly lowers to about half of it, and you extend a soggy paw towards her, and she shakes it. She's like, "Oh, it's good to meet you. I heard that you have something for me to buy."
Yeah, so when we were on the them shadow roads, we found a cart that had fallen over.
No, you didn't.
Sif had found a cart that.
No. No, we always had this.
I'm sorry. You've been drinking? I get it. Sometimes your words get mixed up.
I guess the exact stuff don't matter here. We have some wine and cheese we would like to sell you.
That we looted from slavers.
Oh.
Oh no! I think he was saying all this stuff we had originally.
So one way or another, would you like some potentially ill-begotten goods that are of apparently a high-quality wine of a good vintage, according to Miss Zuri? Miss Zuri, you might know a little bit more about this than I do.
There's no risk of this being traced back to you because the owners of this cart, are dead.
Again, maybe some facts we didn't necessarily need to put into a transaction.
Sorry, Miss Ophelia. He killed one person. All of a sudden, he's bragging everywhere.
She looks at all of you as each of you are talking, and just eyes get wider, and like just faces of grimace, like faces of smiles. Like you guys are a lot to deal with. Okay. Listen, I'll take a look. Sure. I understand that these might not be the best, well-gotten goods.
Yeah.
But I understand also that you got to get rid of them.
All right, yeah, give me 1 sec. I go out to the front, and then I start dragging my shield in. It still has, what's it called?
Duncan's like, where are you going with that?
This is mine.
You're just going to drag it into the bar?
Yep.
Okay.
Stop.
Kind of like picks it up. You're ruining the wood floors.
I'm picturing a lot of scraping, a lot of like dragging a table across the floor.
Right,
also, you're wet. And
yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I just do like a slide along the floor to wet it, and then but I'm wearing chainmail, so that's gonna never mind. I just keep dragging it.
You shake off in the lobby.
Yeah. Duncan,
that poor little.
Yeah.
Duncan gets on the edge of your shield and kind of takes the edge off of the as you're going down the steps. Dropping him down the steps. He's like, "Oh, that's a lot of stuff." And he goes back up to the front post.
In my bag too. I have that too because that had about 3 or 4 bottles of wine and cheese in there that Sif had gotten before.
She's like, "Oh wow," and she takes out these bottles and is like reading the labels, and her eyes like glow. She's like, "Oh, I mean, these are good,
Insight.
Yeah. I was about to shoot daggers at real life Christian to be like, get on this.
4.
Oh,
I mean, 10.
no.
10. She can't. She's hard to read.
Miss Zura, would you get up here real fast? Just because you had said this used to be your stock and trade, right?
Yes, down in the Moonlight Glades.
And you said these were like better than okay, just to double check.
Yes, it's very rare. Obviously, they're on a different dimension.
Oh, yeah. So I mean, all right. Well, so
interdimensional wine.
Miss Ophelia, what are you thinking?
Ophelia now is like sweating bullets.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Miss Ophelia. That's some imported shit.
So what are you feeling these about worth? And Miss Zura, I don't know if you have a concept of what these are worth here, but
typically on the Moonlit Glade, they are very common. But someplace outside of the Moonlit Glade, these fetch probably 20 to 30 gold piece.
And Miss Ophelia, what were you thinking, ma'am?
And Ophelia's like, well, I wasn't thinking 30 gold. That seems like a lot.
Sure.
15 seems more respectable.
Listen, this is going to be a rare vintage or whatever for your place. It might bring people in who typically don't have this wonderful exotic alcohol. So you probably might want to jack the price up like 20. You still make profit 10 gold each bottle.
Yeah, I mean, if you're selling for 30, we sell them to you for 20. That's still not bad.
Yes, give me a persuasion.
Can I give that persuasion?
Yes.
Okay, since I'm kind of talking to her. 7. I have a plus 4.
Yes, but you understand that with the markup and then the bottle opening, and there is labor involved. It's cutting into the profit.
Would you meet in the middle at 18?
She extends a stubby hand. I think we can do that. And she shakes your hand. And how many bottles did I say?
We had 2 cases.
2 cases. So let's say
I just googled bottles of wine in wooden case. Wine box case, wooden crate, 12 bottles.
that sounds about right.
Okay.
So you have 24 bottles.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So you have 2 cases. So yeah, go ahead.
We did 18, right?
Yeah, 18.
18 times 24, 432, and now we also got this cheese here that comes from interdimensional goats.
Whoa. Oh,
I
never mind. Your cheese, okay.
Yeah. No. I'm reserving 1 bottle because that we have 2 cases. I guess I won't include the ones we had in our bag. Yeah, I won't include the ones we had in our bag in this.
Okay, so how many bottles total do you have?
That 24 for the 2 cases. I didn't include the 3 we have in our bag and the 4 wheels of cheese.
Okay.
And then we also have 1 case of cheese.
1 case of cheese. Let's say there's 6 wheels in there.
Okay, 6 wheels.
Just to
they were big some bitches.
Yeah, they were very large.
Yeah.
She takes a look at this cheese and she's like, "Oh, this is again very fine. You really stumbled onto something here."
A little bit of something. Yeah.
I don't know what I would pay for this.
Hold on. Let me pop up my bag. Sif, can I give her a little slice of that one you dipped into?
A little slice, yes.
Here, you pull it out, brother.
All right, I pull it out and I take my disgusting dagger, and I wipe it on my new clean fur.
Your toe knife.
Yes, my toe knife. And cut a little sliver off and go, here you go, Miss Ophelia. The finest cheese. Whoa. You better smell it before you eat it, because that's how you really eat cheese.
That is 100% true, too.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you want to eat real good cheese, you have to smell it first. It's so funny. She takes it and sniffs it deeply and, like, is blown away and pops it in. And, again, this deep, rich flavor from this cheese. And she's like, whoa. Okay, this one, I'm thinking 20 gold a wheel. That seems fair.
Miss Farah, you got any idea on this one? Just to set a baseline?
I'm not.
Or not Miss Farah. Sorry, Miss Zura. Sorry, forgot their names.
You know, I didn't really do much with cheese.
All right, Sif, you're the expert here. I will go on yours.
Let me get a little sliver again. Yes. Kind of smells like dead carcass butthole, which is great. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Please don't do that at the microphone.
Oh yeah, don't know. That's some good shit, man. I would say we couldn't take less than 27 for that.
Oh, give me a persuasion.
18.
Meets beats. She rolled an 18 as well. She says, yeah, that'll work. That's fine. So, 6 times 27.
Sure. Do you want to sell any of the bag out of the bag, Christian?
Oh, hell to the no.
I didn't think so. I just wanted to check.
No, actually, I have 4 cheese wheels. I hate to do this. I hate to do this, but I'll part with 1.
You'll part with 1. Okay. So she'll take that as well. So 7 cheese wheels to her. She goes out, Duncan. And he's like, what can I help you with, Ophelia? She's like, can you take these cases and that cheese to the back? He looks at you. And he's like, you want to try the shield thing again? Help me get this back at it if you won't mind.
If I'm being honest, I could just carry it.
Oh, a big, strong bear. I see.
I'll drag it. Fine, I'll drag it. You want to give me fucking attitude. That's fine.
I'll take the cheese. How about you take the wine?
All right, that works.
He grabs and hefts up the cheese, and he's like struggling as you come by with 24 bottles of wine in these cases and lead back to the bar. You have this easy transaction with Ophelia, and she's like, well, it's a pleasure doing business with you. And if you ever find anything rare like that, bring it on by.
You got it. Yeah, sounds great.
You guys seem to be go-getters. You seem to, get stuff done.
Yeah.
I'm sensing maybe a little job.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to carry expensive items and, obviously you've saved these poor people.
And we're really, really good at killing people. I mean, shh.
Yeah, we'll talk
I
about
am. Well,
Turns out I'm not bad either.
He's new to it. He's new to the business.
He's gotten one. His head's got real big about.
Look, I'm just saying we'll do
Everyone
a lot of
remembers
stuff.
their first.
That's so true.
But I don't have work for you. But there is a man in town who is missing a loot.
What is their name?
His name is Huxley Bufflebug.
Okay.
You want me to spell that for you?
No, fuck it.
Our first side quest. I guess the girl was our first side quest.
Yeah.
He owns strings and things in town.
Strings and things.
So it's a good name.
Out of the like, who the fuck are we looking for again?
Ludwig.
Yeah, that's what we're on our way to.
I'm hoping to leverage somebody in here for information, which is why it might not be bad to do a side quest.
Ludwig is in Skaldholm. Is that
no? The last we heard is Wasted West. Right?
No, he's headed towards the Wasted West. He is
West.
at the Isle of Berserkers from the last time we've heard.
Okay, I see. Because I remember, I recall us that being way further away than we are right now.
Yes.
We're not actually that. We're maybe like 25% of the way through the
we're
Fey
going
Road.
back through the Shadow Roads.
Yes.
This was like a stop before we go on our next leg of the journey. And
This,
Yeah,
yes.
but I'm looking at the map right now, and it's like 25% of the way there. Because we went up and over.
He owns a small shop in town. He obviously, with all the skalds and bards, it's a music instrument maker's dream, and he's missing his favorite loot, and he just hasn't been able to get it.
Interesting.
I mean, we might have a little bit downtime here anyway. That sound good to you, Sif?
Oh, I love a good reconnaissance/recovery mission.
Carl, how you feeling, brother?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right.
I'm a great rat detective.
We'll get nice and rested up tonight, and then head out and figure that out tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
Where do you plan on going after here, if you don't mind me asking? It's not often that we get visitors to Skaldholm like this.
I kind of look at my companions in the eyes like, do we tell her?
I mean, you tell everyone what we're doing all the time, so why not?
I mean, again, if I kind of get like a head shake, like a no from Sif, I won't say anything.
I mean, maybe
Okay.
vague details, but I wouldn't say specifically who and what we're trying
We're
to
on
do.
a mission from the Order of the First. No, we're heading towards the Isle Berserkers next, and
Her eyes are gonna open up.
yeah, it's a fucked up place from what I hear. Looking for a man named Ludwig, and actually, we're looking for people with information about him. If you know any more, we might be able to work out something even better.
Definitely heard bard tales and songs of Ludwig's battles and all of his accomplishments, but I've never seen the man in person. I hear he's a man of great integrity.
Sure, yeah, he's got that in bucket loads.
The only reason it took that long is because I'm a dad and I don't remember anything.
You got that rotten dad brain. I got it.
Yeah, and you're always confused, like, is this the right word I say?
It's so true.
Because if I say the wrong word, my friends are gonna cut me to pieces. I don't know, I'm talking like Sif for this.
But yes, I've heard of him.
Okay.
It's a former colleague trying to track him down for one last big job.
I really like that. As they often do, don't they?
Yeah.
All stories that start that way. Well,
Yeah.
I hope that you find him, and then you must know of you're not taking a boat, I imagine.
No, we're playing the Shadow Rose with Miss Farah over there.
And Miss Farah's like, "Oh, no, I've done my job.
Okay.
I've gotten you this far, but I will point you to the next Shadow Road if you wish.
That's fair. I accept that.
It's the next one is very well protected.
Oh, cool.
Wait, how do you like...
You gonna teach Carl this?
Yeah, you gonna teach Carl how to open the gates or something? Because, like...
Oh, no, it's under great protection and a great.
is there like gatekeepers?
Yes, for this one.
Kind of famous last words here. There's gonna be everyone's dead in there. There's gonna be dragons, fucking shadow dragons eating people's buttholes.
I spent a lot of time in the Shadow Road, and you are the most negative bear I've ever met.
That's fair. We should still probably teach Carl that trick just in case, or try to.
I can try.
Eager to learn.
Yes, he was very well skilled in there. I feel like he's probably getting up to the stuff. But yes, it's kept safe by the Obsidian Quill.
Obsidian Quill. All right. Cool. Well, are you heading out today, Miss Farah?
No, I'll probably stay the night today. I'll make sure, tie up some loose ends, maybe enjoy this bar a little bit more as she eyes up some dude across the way and drinks heavy in her glass.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a plan. If we can do anything for you while we're here, let us know.
Right.
We owe you a kindness.
And I owe you. Oh, I would not have been able to get out of there myself. That werewolf was well beyond my means.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit dodgy. If we didn't have that Grand Magus on our side, I don't know how things would have turned out.
No, okay. Let's cut the shit. Let's cut the shit. Give credit where credit's due. I am so goddamn proud of you, Carl.
Yes, I am a very powerful wizard.
I wouldn't go that far, but I am so proud of you. You scared me, then you
At least a stage musician.
show your martial prowess. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had it in me, to be honest. My confidence was faltering after the just piss poor showing the first few battles.
You're really doing good, kid. You're really doing good. I think I'm rubbing off on you.
Yes, of course. I guess I'm gonna head to my room.
All right.
She walks over to that dude, grabs him by the shoulder, and takes him upstairs.
Awesome. How good for her.
Yeah.
And just real quick, I just have a tiny side conversation with
Sure.
Miss Zuri.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, she's kind of floating in the water, like, and she's like, "Don't go into the water.
Yeah.
You see what's in here."
Just Miss Zuri. Real quick. I mean, it looks like we're gonna be kind of starting stuff tomorrow. I mean, obviously we're gonna split what we sold in here and all this other stuff with you. But A, what else can we do for you? And B, are you gonna be okay? Like, do you want to head back to the Gloaming Crag with Miss Farah? Like,
Well, we can, being Shadow Fae, we have an affinity for finding a way back into the realm. It's not always a Shadow Road.
okay.
Sometimes where darkness is still, I can kind of find my way through.
That's the coolest thing anybody's ever fucking said. That was so cool. God damn.
It's not often that I hear that. But yes, we have an affinity for it. It's much easier for us.
Alright, so you're gonna be okay?
Yes, I think we will.
Nothing else we can do for you?
Issa's like, you can swim with me for the rest of the day, and we got to do this, and then I want to go outside, and she's like talking, she keeps on going, listing on things that she wants to do, and I want to eat this, I want to eat ice cream, and like she's going on about what she wants to do.
Sounds like a plan. And
Zuri's like, you don't have to do everything she says, I swear.
Oh, I'm cool. And so as you saw, we just sold those goods. Are you cool with a 50-50 split, or what are you feeling?
I think it's more than I've had in a long time.
All right.
She will graciously take it, of course. Not right here in the pool, but you know.
I just round it up, give her a straight 300 eventually out of our
300 out of your coffers. Yeah. How much did you guys actually get so far?
594 total minus 300, 294 between us. Oh, and I didn't count what was in the
yeah,
chest.
But that's getting split
that's
four
us.
ways between us and Farah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys kind of come to an end. You play with Issa. Carl, what are you doing? Are you going to stay in the pool and drink around?
No, I think that battle was particularly taxing on me, and I'm going to... He is going to, not I. This is Jason. Carl is going to call it a night.
You go upstairs and find a very nicely laid out room. And you can see that there are actually a bowl of biscuits like by the bedside here in this inn. And, there's
what kind of biscuits?
Perhaps of the cheddar variety.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck yeah.
No blooming onion, but we got something.
Just so you know, Sif never got dressed when he was walking to his room. He just had his clothes over his shoulder.
He just let it slang, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna let that rat dick just sway in the wind, baby.
He's all talk. It goes inside him when he stands up.
No,
I imagine Sif with a towel over his shoulder, like winking and pointing at people as he's walking by the back. No, you're awesome. You find yourself up into a very nice room as well. This one has a little spot of cheese plate next to it because you mentioned it earlier to Farah. Yeah.
Just what I like. Cheese. Now it's time to count all the cheddar.
In that chest, let me roll for that real quick.
So it's minus 100.
So after you minus 100 from it, you have 190 in there.
Wow.
Since you love the gold the most, you get 143. Right. You and I get 142 each. Jason.
Wow, total from this whole thing?
Yep.
Wow.
So that's from the chest
and the chest after Farah got her 30%, and the wine and cheese sale after Zuri got her half.
Okay. And I'm just keep counting my gold by myself, like all my gold.
At least I have
eating cheese.
Some liquid assets.
With the biggest rat smile on my face.
Has Sif had this much money before?
I would like to say that never accumulated this much wealth at one time because of the Rat King and how much he skims off the top, you know, and Sif's money comes and goes, you know, he's got a lot of kids.
Yeah, you live fast.
A lot of mouth feeds, exactly. And then, you know, he also likes to have a good time too, so it's, you know, and he's always wheeling and dealing, you know.
Typically a dollar earned is a dollar spent.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I didn't imagine that he ever accumulated a lot of wealth. So yeah, this is a dream come true probably, except for the fact that you're not near your family or anything like that. But
even more of a dream come true, Frank.
No, I love sweet Melanie.
I love that you remember her name because I'm waiting for the one time you're like, no, Matilda. Bastion, how long do you stay in the pool?
I mean, as long as Issa wants to like chill.
Yeah. Zuri is eventually like, I need to get her out of here.
Yeah. I figure I'm like, all right, honey. I think that's a bit for tonight. I think after tomorrow we're gonna go our separate ways, but I'm gonna really miss the hell out of you. If you find your way to Burenheim, you can ask for my family, the Camaradas, and they'll hook you up.
And she's like, Bastion for Cadillac. Camarada.
Got it just right, baby.
She's like, keeps on saying it to herself, like trying to remember it. She gives you a big hug.
I look at my armor. Is there anywhere that has an Order of the First Flame like emblem or anything?
Oh, sure.
Pop that bitch off and hand it to her.
Oh, yeah. And she takes it and puts it on her big red shirt. It's completely soaked, but she stands proud and puts her spear tip into the floor.
Fist bump.
Yeah, she fist bumps you. And she gives you a big hug and heads upstairs with her mom. Yeah. You again go into your room, find yourself a nice bed, biscuits
Ooh,
at the
nice,
side.
nice, exciting.
And you guys find yourselves in a deep sleep. And this is where we're going to take a break.
Sorry for the interruption, listeners, but it's me, your boy, Syphilis Pus Bubble. Just coming to tell you that you need to rate, review, and subscribe if you want us to think you're cool and not the turkey. Also, we don't want Carl to have to come over and blast you with a ray of sickness and make poo come out your butt like silly string, do we? 5 stars. 5 stars, baby, that's all we're asking for. Ain't no big deal, no worries, you know? Alright, thank you. Have a great day.
During the sleep, you dream about what has happened and your accomplishments together as a team, and how far you've come since that day in the little town outside of Bjornheim. And you guys have leveled up.
Nice.
Sick.
Welcome to level 4.
Ooh.
Let's start with Carl, because I feel like you're the most prepared right now.
Yeah.
What did you get at level 4?
Let's see. I'm going to get some HP, and I forget what I even rolled to figure out what my rolled HP is.
I believe you are a D6.
D6. Okay, let's see.
So yeah, we'll start with that.
Woof.
Okay, so Carl rolled a 1. I'm a gracious DM, and he will never forget. We don't do ones here, so you can re-roll that.
Okay, that's good. Let's see what this is. That's a 5. That's a
Ooh,
much
plus con?
better result.
What's your con?
Plus con is let's figure
That's
out. That's
automatically added for you in D&D, Jeff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it?
So yeah, I mean, just for the listeners that are wanting to keep their stat books up to date, my con is plus 2.
Perfect. What's that bring you to? A hearty?
That is gonna be. Let's see. I'm at 26 right now. So 31.
Whoa.
Seems
Okay.
like a lot of HP.
It does seem like a lot.
Hope
I
you're
could
doing
have
this good.
sworn that you were 20.
I was
Yeah,
at 20, and then
2 weeks ago.
yeah. Well, I was at 20, and then I leveled, and that put me at 26. And then, although did this do it automatically? I feel
I feel like it might have done it.
It should have bumped you up to
automatically.
22.
Yeah. Okay. So
And then
so
you-
it should be at 27 then.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Yeah. This is getting all screwed up, but I think
All right.
I think we're at the correct number now. Also, I took I would have gone 1-1 on the intelligence and dexterity, because my
Right.
dex is really good for mage armor, but
Yeah, you need it.
wouldn't give me another modifier point, so I figured I'd just go for intelligence for now and gets up my hit rate on those spells. So
What is your intelligence sitting at right now?
18.
Oh, hot damn. Smart bird. What spells did you pick, or do you want to keep that a secret until you use them?
I haven't revealed all my spells, but the new spells I took were magic missile, because that was kind of a hole in my spell book I hadn't originally taken, and also sleep.
Oh, perfect.
No, not sleep. I had
You had sleep.
yeah, I took web.
You took web. Okay. Something that you can automatically hit on.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
It's a nasty
I don't know.
fail.
Last battle he rolled hot as hell.
Right, who
Yeah.
needs it? And what about you, Sif? What did you pick up?
Oh, well, I picked up 1 point of dexterity, which brought my dexterity to 18. So it gives
Okay.
me a +4 modifier, which is pretty tight. And I
pretty
figured
good.
he did a lot of, fighting, a lot of cunning swordplay, and he definitely upped his skills.
Okay. A lot of
for
dodging.
sure.
Okay, I got you.
And I upped his constitution by 1, so now I'm sitting at, I believe, 14, which brings me to +2.
Okay.
And I figured that was from my, being out in the cold,
Okay.
out drinking Fulgrim, like really my
Yes.
constitution really just
When
like
you said you up your con, I think out drinking Fulgrim probably was the catalyst of that. That makes
Yes.
sense. And you roll a d8 for hit die, correct?
Yep,
All right, rolling bones.
a fat 2.
That hurts. Now you can either take half or you can re-roll and take what you get,
Take half, like a 4.
like a 4.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do that.
All right, that's fine. I'm going to give you, 1s and 2s suck. I mean, I get it. You can get a little beef.
All right,
what's
cool.
that put you at?
Put me at 36 hit points.
Ooh, goddamn. All right, getting beefier. Bastion, what did we do?
So I talked to you about this before the session because you let us know we're going to level. And I took a feat that's not actually out yet. Again, I ran this by you. In Unearth Arcana, the playtest material from Wizards of the Coast. They have a thing called Fey Touched.
Oh yes, you were talking about this.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna read out like the description because it's really short. Your exposure to the Feywild or one of its denizens, which feels like maybe Zuri and Issa,
perfect,
has left a magical mark on you. You gain the following benefits: increase to one of your stats, and you learn 2 more spells. One has to be Misty Step. Another one is from the school of enchantment or divination. I picked comprehend languages. It doesn't seem like it's like a powerful spell, but I thought again, Bastion's kind of trying to be charming and nice and wants everybody to like him. Wants to be like a peacekeeper kind of guy. So I thought that would kind of work well with him. And the stat I chose was charisma, where I get something a little bit later that would really benefit from having a higher charisma score. So sort of future thinking for that. Plus, perfect. I would like to be using my persuasion and stuff like that more often. So that's really it for me. I didn't roll my health yet. I forgot about that.
Oh, I believe you're a
D10.
D10. I like the idea of you and Issa like practicing, and then all of a sudden she teaches you this Misty Step, and all of a sudden just bamps out of your sight. Yeah. And then she's like, well, you want to do this too? Like,
in the short amount of time, really, touch these people, and that's kind of like their fey gift to you. Yeah. Hey, this is kind of like a fey boon that you get for like payment, That's
it sort of jumped out at me too. I was just sort of looking through feats because I was like, stat improvements are cool, but like, was there anything that like fits thematically? And this just jumped out at me, like exactly for what you're saying, Christian. Like, yeah.
And the idea of Bastion's fat ass bamphing around is just so good.
It is very, very funny.
I don't think we've ever talked about what he looks like, because I kind of glossed over that when we were talking about he is I can only call him obese. Obese, a rotund, a chonky, chonky bear.
He's like a refrigerator of a bear, though. Like absolutely. he's not like fat. He's just fucking huge, right?
He's
a big dude.
He's huge. He's a little chubs.
He does
love
got
muffins. Some stuff. Yeah, he does love muffins. He eats too many carbs. But yeah, no, I definitely dig it. I think it's very thematic and dope.
And like the relationship with Issa really meant like a lot. Again, Bastion likes kids. It fell into that role immediately.
Right.
And for my health dice, I just rolled an 8.
Oh.
So plus
nice.
Plus the 2 con brings me up to 46.
46. Hot damn.
Yeah.
19 AC and 46 hit points, boys. That's something to look up to.
Oh, I just realized my armor went up.
Ooh.
You up 17?
Nice.
Yeah, because of the
60?
dexterity, I think. It should. No, I think it's at 15 now.
15. I'm thinking.
But that's still something for me. Like,
no, for sure. That's huge.
My armor class went up 1 because of the dexterity modifier went up.
Yeah.
So I'm at armor class 15, which is pretty nice,
Yes, it's party is improving for sure.
Yeah, for sure. If they have a place to buy and procure goods and armor, I might be able to step it up to some studded leathers, baby.
Or a reward for killing anything that we have killed. Like 1 magic item. It's not too much asked for 1 magic item so we can kill a werewolf in the future if it comes up again.
I wish I really could help you there.
I wonder if they have a place to get my blade silvered.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I'm sorry. It says here
I'll donate 10 gold to the cause.
Their trade goods are fish, mussels, skulls, ships, paper, music, and lore books.
Fuck that book.
Sorry, guys. I don't see armor here. But I'll try my best.
Nowhere has an item shop. You get the fuck out of here, Zach. Get the fuck out of here. You're telling me that this place where there's warrior bards, they don't got a place to go buy gear. You get the fuck out of here with that shit, okay? You're telling me that, like, you're all warrior bards, but there's nowhere to buy weapons. You have to get them shipped in.
Or you just, you grow up with your weapon that you've always had. It was your granddad's axe, and now it's yours.
Oh, bullshit. We're talking about rust. We're talking about wear.
All right, you guys all wake up feeling much stronger. Some beefier, some faster, some smarter somehow.
But how did Jay get smart? I guess he just did something.
Because he actually used this spell and it actually hit his target.
Turning you down. You were loud.
Sorry, I just yelled.
I used my ability score improvement for intelligence.
No, but like Christian said, like what caused his those ability scores to go up? Like I just didn't know if you had justified yours.
My head got bigger.
Fair.
That's true. Yes. It swelled with ego.
Yeah.
And with that comes intelligence.
Yeah.
When you believe in yourself, that's unlocking the true power.
That's 100% correct.
Confidence. Fake it till you make it, baby.
You guys come downstairs to the bathhouse being now emptied. Most people are out of it. It seems that workers are cleaning up, getting it ready for the next day.
Yeah, specifically, there's 2 workers in the one pool that we swam in, just really scrubbing hard.
Yeah. For some reason, there's dwarves in what seems to be yellow robes that are all the way around their face and arms and hands.
Very like Spirited Away. Like anybody else ever see Spirited Away?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
course,
love that
bro.
movie.
Yeah.
Talking
like,
about a table full of nerds.
But yes, they are hazmat team scrubbing the one spring that you all were swimming in. But they wave to you as you exit and head out towards. I imagine you're going to head straight for this place. I don't want to drive you around.
No, of course. Yeah.
So you find a small cottage somewhere deeper into the city. Well, I don't want to say city. It's a more like a cul-de-sac. You know what I mean? Like, we're not talking a lot of houses and houses and houses, but there are some buildings, some houses. Like, it's
like a settlement.
Yeah, it's a settlement. Yeah. Instead of a walled city. And you find a small cottage, and you can see a violin that is being played as a sign, just sitting there being played magically.
Oh, cool.
You guys, I imagine, enter. I don't want to drive you there.
What kind of instrument is the sign? Is it like just like strings that are
Right?
Yeah, I did say violin. Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's a violin, and you could see that these strings are being plucked by like an invisible something.
Oh, Sif's like, holy moly.
And then he checks for strings.
Checks for strings on the instrument.
No, like checking to see if it's like
like if it's floating.
Like it's a magic trick, and he's like trying to check to see if he's like hanging by any strings.
Yeah, you get a big hula hoop to go around it to make sure that there's nothing around it. No, you reach around and there's no strings on this. It's just floating.
I think this is what you need to aspire to. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you do that?
Magical music? No, I'm not. No, I'm not there.
Well, get with it.
You've seen about the extent of my abilities.
Yeah, like every 5 moons you hit something. But I'm proud of you. You were scary. I'll tell you what, I was a little bit
Yeah.
You guys,
You made a man throw his guts up until he died.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've done anything nearly disgusting enough when I murdered someone.
Yeah, it was pretty graphic. Yeah, he just kind of his body like shriveled in from all the.
oh, just terrible.
That's a kill you should be proud of forever and ever.
Yeah, I had a lot of dreams about it last night. It was-
When you have little Carls, you can tell them about the one time you made a werewolf throw his guts up.
Okay, and that's a minute we're not gonna have in the episode.
You don't know that.
I do.
We might need that minute.
That's maybe. All right. So we walk in.
If it's funny, you keep
walk
it.
in and you see rows and rows of different instruments, like multiple of the same instrument being made. It seems like this is just a warehouse full of them.
Cool.
The counter here is much lower than you're used to seeing. And you can hear in the back, like strings being plucked and, drums are being hit. Like it's like a cacophony of noise. It's not music in here right now. It's just things being like plucked and played.
tuned and
Yes.
yeah.
And, you can hear strings breaking.
Also,
But you don't see anything quite yet. No people.
I mean, if you guys don't do anything, I'm just gonna raise my voice. Hello? Anybody home?
Yes.
Oh Jesus Christ! Really, Zach?
Yeah.
We're gonna go with that.
I'm gonna try.
All right.
What is this voice?
Excuse me, demon sir. I don't mean to interrupt any of your evil doings. I'm just looking for a Huxley who might have a side gig for us.
No, there's no way I can commit to that voice, can I?
Thank God.
give us
you
one more
better
pass
try.
at it.
No,
Give
you
me
gotta
one pass
try.
at it? Okay, all right. I wanted to go old, and somehow I went up.
No.
Because
keep
he's
going.
also small.
You don't even have to explain it. You just keep going.
Okay.
Let's see where this goes.
Just make the choice and go.
Stick with it.
Okay.
Or bail out. It's fine.
I don't know. He says, "Oh, I'm Huxley." He comes out of the back. Kind of very, very small gnome you see coming out of the back. Thick, like Coke bottle glasses, sitting on a bulbous nose. He has like these long Fu Manchu kind of mustache going down. And he's like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, this is kind of out of my expertise. If you want to take over on this one,
Oh,
I just
yeah.
don't. I can't.
What? He holds his hand to his
Yeah,
ear.
I
Oh,
said
oh,
yes,
oh.
Huxley. Listen, Miss Ophelia. Miss Ophelia. Ophelia.
I've heard of her. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, you lost your loot, right?
He looks around. He's like, yes.
Well, I heard you might be able to pay a pretty penny to get it back. I didn't steal it, just so you know.
Yeah. His eyes kind of cross. And it's funny because he has these big Coke bottle glasses on, and you could just see his eyes are gigantic in his head. And they like even get bigger as you say that you've heard about it being stolen. And he's like, well, yes, I can pay for it.
Yes, do you know anything about, like, last time you saw it or anything?
Well, it was right here. And he walks over to a small, like, glass case, and in it is an imprint of this. Seems to be a loot shape.
So far, the evidence we have is where it used to be.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Any descriptions of any person? Sorry to butt into your interrogation here.
No, Carl, you're on the streak, baby. Go for it.
What? Do you have any idea who might have taken it? We're looking for leads, really, because that's really the only way we're going to be able to help you find it.
I understand. You have to understand. I'm very old, and it's hard for me
I can see that.
to focus.
Yeah, it's hard for us, too, because you're, like, really making it hard.
All right.
Yes.
All right, Huxley. It was.
Yes, Huxley Beffelblug.
Last time you saw it, it was in that case.
Right there.
Right. Okay. Established.
Okay. All right. You're telling us more stuff we know.
Fact entered into evidence.
Yes. Is there any known loot thieves around or something?
Not that I can think of.
All right. Does anyone like hate you besides like the three of us?
He thinks about it. No, I don't think so. Usually very beloved. Everyone loves my singing, and
yes, hard to believe.
I can see that.
We broke Karen's.
Do we need to explain that?
Yeah, Jason's girlfriend's in the room and she just lost her shit. She's writhing on the couch.
The only thing that made her stop fully focusing on what's that damn game called?
Animal Crossing. If she finally stopped playing Animal Crossing, she spent this whole room, she hasn't smiled a single time. And now she can't even look at us.
Listen, I understand. I forget things, but I know that there was two, no, maybe it was three. He's going on and he's talking to himself. I have a clue for you.
Yeah.
Yes. He goes around the corner of this case, and there is a piece of fabric that is stuck in it, and it's this like deep red color. See, he holds it up to you from your like waist-side, his hands shaking.
I see. What? Just explain to me briefly the relevance of this piece of.
We need Carl to interact with all NPCs from now on.
What do you think this represents? Because I'm not quite following.
Well, obviously, this was pinched off as he was running away.
Yes,
I'm gendering
Someone
him. I
pinched
know.
one off as they were running away.
It happens.
It's really like, like maybe Carl's intelligence didn't go up by 2,
I'm speaking very clear here.
I completely agree that is probably that very well could be a piece of fabric from the thief, but it's just a piece of red fabric. Doesn't really.
Oh, here, sir, give me that.
If only there were magic something in this world where
I'm
we
gonna
could
smell it. I'm gonna give it a deep smell. I'm gonna give it a deep smell. Does it smell like? What's it smell like?
Roll me a religion check.
Religion check on a sniff? Holy shit!
All right.
What kind of stinky religion? Out of the box.
Keep it on the table. It's a hot 7.
A 7 total?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're not really sure. It does smell not like, it smells like smoke, but interesting.
Smoky, okay. And then I look at it, turn it around, and what kind of material we get talking here?
Silk.
Oh, this is nice.
That's what I was saying. This is why I was showing it to
I was just trying to get as much information as I could. I would like
Tried
to
to
do an
hand you
Arcana
it.
check.
you. Okay, good.
Real fast while Carl's doing this investigation there.
Oh, you're
So-
a big boy, aren't you?
Yep. So what are we talking in terms of compensation, sir?
Well, I don't know how much this usually is.
Throw me a number, Mr. Huxley.
I was thinking somewhere around 600 gold pieces.
Let me talk to my compatriots.
We'll do it.
We'll do it for 800.
From me? You want 800 gold pieces from me? He's like,
600 and one of your instruments.
deal.
Okay.
Can you make it float?
Well,
That's not necessary, but if possible, it would be nice.
I'm sure I could. I'd have to take some off of your gold, of course.
Never mind,
never
we're good,
mind.
we're good.
That's fine.
What did you roll for Arcana?
10.
10. This is a wizard's robe, for sure.
Okay.
You're
Stinky wizard.
stinky
A
wizard.
stinky wizard.
Yeah. Very fine.
Stinky religious wizard. We need to find the Stinky Religious Wizards Guild.
It is a fine cloth robe. It doesn't have to be a wizard's robe. It is a fine cloth robe. I apologize.
I'm looking for like the incel joke there, and I can't quite put it together, but it's there. I know it.
Oh, gosh.
So, perhaps ask around town.
Yeah,
collect information.
Definitely. We'll do the legwork from here. Thank you, sir. Mr. Huxley, I hope you have a great day.
I said 500 gold, right?
600,
No, you
yeah.
said 600.
And an instrument.
You forgetful old man. No, hey. Do you have any, like, powdery substances or anything like that in
Are you
here?
asking Huxley for coke?
No. Look, it's this old thing that this cop used to do to try to pin things on me.
Oh, we're gonna fucking fingerprint.
He goes into the back of the room and comes back with a small jar. I use this for, well, I'd rather not say.
Yeah, okay, old man. Here, come on.
This is just some generic groin powder I use.
Do
It's
not
all
judge
right.
me, who I'm.
It's
My
okay,
baby
sir.
powder
Sip,
for my
sip,
balls.
Sif, if you don't mind, and I.
No, I do mind. I do
you
mind.
I
do
mean, I
mind.
have feathers. Literally, we can dust it with my
Okay, but
feathers.
let me show you what I learned in Zobek. All right, see my buddy. Well, not my buddy. I hate his ass. Lawson. He used to try to do this to me, and I sprinkle a little bit on there. You see, and then go ahead. You can use your feathers. You dust it a little bit.
Yeah, I
You're
gently
dusting
wisp.
off on this glass case.
I gently sort of wisp
See-
all over the.
See, my old rival Lawson used to try to bring crimes on me, but he didn't realize that I used to wear gloves because I'm not an idiot, you know.
Yeah, right.
But check it out, magic, man. I do my own magic now. Check it.
So Sif does his magic. What's up with this case?
What is this a roll? There needs to be a roll.
Yeah,
for
give me
this
an investigation.
garbage. Okay.
Should we, since we're doing this together, should
17.
we like
Yes.
conjoin our rolls? Okay, I'm doing
I'm gonna do that.
investigation.
Sure.
I got +6 on that. That's
Oh my
pretty
God.
fucking good.
Wow,
I
you're
mean,
smart.
you are smart.
It's 23.
Oh my God.
And I got a 17.
Okay. So, yeah.
Turns out it was the Stinky Wizards.
Is that a bandit group called the Sticky Wizards?
Yeah, that's so
I hope
good.
they show up at some point.
They steal shit and just put cheese places.
You dust it away, and you can see there are some prints left. It seems to be kind of off to the side. You get maybe 4 fingers and a thumb on the top as this has been lifted.
Okay, now let's check. Okay, this is very useful because we can compare this against the database of fingerprints that the city. What are we gonna do with these?
No,
I think we can at
Does it
least
look cool?
ascertain like what kind of creature it is.
Does this
like, what
look
kind of
humanoid?
prints. Yeah,
Why am I always talking in this voice? All right, it's starting to hurt my throat. What do we got here? What does it look like?
Well,
Humanoid?
somebody give me a nature or history.
I'll do a nature. I get the same on both.
It is a humanoid, but if you want to get more specific.
13.
It's an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20, goddamn. Yeah, from your looking at it, I mean, you're not able to tell exactly what it is. Obviously, some sort of humanoid, 5 fingers, nothing crazy. But yeah, you're good.
Okay, I guess this didn't really do anything worthwhile.
I mean, it ruled out the possibility of some creature with crazy fingers. I guess
Yeah.
we're not looking for anything with
I've
like
heard of
toe
them.
beans.
What did,
Creatures with big crazy fingers? Gonna go like this. Strumming
with his fingers.
gestures with his fingers.
Listen, sir. That's all we need from you.
This is my shop. I need to,
No, it's okay. You can go to bed.
I got exactly one question for you, sir. I know it's a loot. Does it have any distinguishing feature? Is it an interesting color? Does it have 4 strings, 6 strings? I forget.
Well, it has, a golden fretboard and 15 strings, if I'm remembering correctly, and a large symbol of Torm in the front.
Oh my God, Torm's around here? I didn't know that god got up these ways.
Well, it's not from here, but it's traveled very far, and I've kept it very, very secret.
How did you procure this here loot? You know?
It's been handed down for generations. And much older than me.
Wait,
and
I might have heard of this. Is the little headstock that has the little tuna keys? Is it in the shape of a fist?
Yes.
Oh,
what? How would you possibly know of this? He starts to raise his eyebrows like Kirby Enthusiasm style.
In Bjornheim, I mean, I spent a lot of time in bars, and I knew myself a lot of bards, and I've heard the voice of Tom before.
Oh, I don't know if we're talking about the same instrument. Maybe could be. We always just kept it here because it was beautiful, and no one could buy it.
Did anyone like covet it or something? Were they like people that was like trying to buy it off you, perhaps?
You see, he's like going and thinking about it. I don't remember anything like that.
Oh, come on, you old bastard!
He puts his hands on his little hips. I will not be talked like that in my shop.
I am so sorry. Sincere apologies. You don't remember anyone giving you aggressive offers or perhaps like staring at this thing all day?
Give me a persuasion check.
17.
Now that I probably should have led with this. There was a man in here. His name was Caspian. That's it. He bought other things, but he kept on coming back to this one.
What kind of clothes was he wearing? Does he look like he's rich or something?
Very, very fancy.
Was it like perhaps red?
Like red silken robes?
Yes. No. I think I have solved this.
No, you didn't. Shut up. You didn't solve nothing. Listen. You know where Caspian lives? Maybe we could ask him a couple questions.
I was just traveling through. This was a couple days ago.
Did he mention anything? Are you going to remember 2 hours later?
Are you going to come back 2 hours later?
No, I think we're had about as much as we can stand.
No, no. This is all I remember. You have to understand, I'm a very busy man. I have this plenty of strings and instruments that have to be managed.
We're busy too. We'll be back, and you get that $600 ready.
Dollars?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh, sorry, 600 gold coins.
They use dollary dues in these town. In this town.
I was thinking about Zobek, you know.
Oh, I've never been.
Different currency. It's fine, you old bastard.
All right, well, this has been great. Thank you, Huxley. I hope you have an okay day at best. Let's get on the fuck out.
Doesn't seem very genuine, but I'll take it anyway.
All right, well, why are you coherent now, where you can understand? All right, anywho.
It's because we're ending the episode.
Okay, it's fair.
Yeah. Have a great day, you old bastard.
And you guys walk out of the shop, and that's what we're gonna call it.
Hold up. Listen,
Hold on.
because I wanna say to my boys,
Hey, listen, he doesn't seem too sane. When we go back, we better up the price that he said he was going to give us.
I will not participate in that.
Okay, I will up the price.
I'm just letting you know I ain't going to participate in that.
I know your ABG lifestyle. Zip,
excuse me, break that down for me.
Always be
always be grifting. But
yeah, ABG,
just
I like
this once. Maybe let's not squeeze every bit of everything we can possibly get out of everyone.
I mean,
Okay,
maybe we can request an
let's-
extra 10 gold.
Let's sow some goodwill in the world.
All right, listen to me.
You didn't want to help.
Can I tell you
didn't want
something?
to help the troll.
Can
you
I?
didn't want to help
Okay,
the little girl.
Can I finish? Can I finish, Carl?
Please, can I? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen. I don't know about you, but goodwill don't pay for shit, idiot.
Well, I mean, that was unnecessarily mean.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Intelligence over here. All right. Goodwill gonna buy you a house.
It feels like a much worse scene to end the episode on.
The exit song plays.
Here comes the curtain.
Yeah.
That's it, folks. He's pushing you out.
The wrap it up.
Sorry, Syphilis here to make a formal apology. Sorry for extending the episode past bearable means.
Oh my god, you guys. That is insane. Thank you for listening to Adventure Public Radio. We would like to thank Kevin MacLeod from Incompetech.com and Michael from Game Chops for allowing us to use their music in this episode. Music is licensed under Creative Commons. Also, please check out our Instagram at Adventure Public Radio and tweet us at APRPod. We want to hear from you. Now here's a clip that didn't make the take.
Play with that ass.
That's right. Don't you ever forget it, Joe. We'll play with your ass.